You are now listening to the Full Sport Press podcast, featuring hosts J-Hove, Jeff, and Weezy. Please enjoy the show.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back, and some of you for the first time, to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast for the constant sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I'm J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
What's going on? What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody's week?
Good week.
Good week. Good solid week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, productive week, Jeff.
Very productive.
Yeah.
Need a nap.
You need a nap.
Very productive week, though.
You was out this week.
Yeah, doing too
moving.
much.
You was moving.
Moving a lot this
How's
week.
your sinuses?
Man, Wednesday was rough.
Wednesday was rough.
Wednesday was
I had a
rough.
headache for like 2 days straight.
Say,
Wait, y'all probably got a cold.
Nah. Cold a couple years. I've been doing good. Take care of myself.
Okay.
Trying to eat better.
So always sinuses, huh?
Camera's always on.
It's always on, bro.
Better know it. Weezy, what we got up on the show today?
We are breaking down the 2018-2019 college basketball season. FS Freestyle.
You better know it.
Always FSP style.
You better damn believe it. Let's kick off with our best of the week, man. Right back to you, Weezy. What's your best of the week?
My best of the week is Wade Vanderbilt won that football game last night.
Battle tested.
Battle test, so we needed that win so we can get bowl eligible for one more win against Tennessee.
Yeah.
The boys played hard last night.
Big game. Big game. Keyshawn Vaughn, the best running back in college football.
He's not the best in college football.
Is he the best running back in the SEC?
No. But he's right
He's
there.
up there.
He's up there.
Yeah, definitely up there.
Shout out to the Red Mamba. What about you, Jay? What's your best of the week?
Man, I got two of them if y'all don't mind.
Okay. Come on.
Real quick, man. I coach my nephew basketball team right now. We got our first win yesterday morning.
They say you coaching in the Why Nots.
Most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely. Yeah, I switched up every week. I was in the Why Nots last week.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But, we
Okay.
out there, I don't know.
First W. Feel
First
good.
W. Feel great.
Congratulations.
You know what I mean? Real good piece today. We all right.
Yeah.
Then secondly, more, we're close to heart. We look at football, dedicated stadium to Coach Wilson today.
That's what's
You know
up,
what I'm
man.
saying? Definitely wish I could be there, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Shout out to J-Dub. We in there.
Jim Wilson.
Jim Wilson. Man.
Legend.
Guy.
Shout out to the legend, Jim
Only
Wilson.
white guy driving through Edge Hill 10 o'clock at night on Fridays, bringing everybody home.
Yeah,
Shout out
comfortable, though.
Comfortable.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. I love it.
Yeah,
Shout
shout
out
out
to
to
Wilson.
Jim Wilson. Most definitely. My best of the week, man, is kind of melodramatic, kind of kawinky dinkle. It's different, but most different. Karis LeVert that suffered a subtalar dislocation of the right foot.
Okay.
So in turn, I thought it was way worse.
Right.
It wouldn't require any surgery, anything. I was super surprised considering the fact of how bad it looked. Looked like it was.
It's one of the ones you had to turn your head.
Oh,
you didn't want
man.
to see it. You didn't want to see
Yeah.
that.
But he's scheduled for a return at the end of the regular season. And so that's a best case scenario.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shout out to
most
that young man.
He's having a breakout year. He's my breakout player of the year.
He's up there.
And he was gonna. I think the Nets would have made a seed with him on that team with those 20 points a game. He's the leading scorer.
I'm not mad at you for that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not mad at you at all for
No,
that.
but,
I'm not mad at you at all for that.
but a subtalar dislocation.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
It looked worse than that.
It
Whatever
looked
that
way
is, it
worse
looked
than
worse
that.
than
But no
that.
surgery. That's
that's
the
Surgery's crazy.
Yeah, most definitely. What's your worst of the week, Weezy?
My worst of the week is Carmelo Anthony, man. Just can't get it right. Can't get it right.
I think we'll talk about that in the first half, but Melo, he get a bad rap. He's a scapegoat for a lot of stuff, and a lot of things have happened to the point that makes him look as if he's not washed like that. Dog.
Not like
he's
that.
Not washed.
Not like that.
He's not. His career's not over. I don't think.
Yeah, most definitely. What's your worst of the week, Joe?
Man, we talked about it last week, but Floyd Mayweather, man, the bout is back on.
I heard.
It's horrible. It's not gonna count. It's gonna be an exhibition.
The kickboxing?
Kicking is illegal allegedly.
I'm not watching that shit.
No, nobody. I don't think we're gonna be able to watch it. It's gonna be an exhibition in front of millionaires and billionaires in the room that are paying him a large lump sum of money to fight this guy.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. I honestly can't even answer that question. Like, it's weird, man. It's just a weird exhibition, and it's back on New Year's Eve.
That's just stupid. My worst of the week is the Jags have Jalen Ramsey on the trade block.
Okay.
Now, I've seen this happen before.
Mm-hmm.
Deion Sanders is a similar situation. He wasn't as outspoken. What's another word for all talk, no action type of? This is the thing. I've seen it happen in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
They traded Deion Sanders to San Francisco. It was the biggest mistake of the franchise. They didn't bounce back until they got Mike Vick.
True enough.
It was pretty much they had a good little run with Jamal Adams.
What was the Super Bowl with the Dirty
But he's not the franchise player, though.
Jalen Ramsey is the franchise player in Jacksonville.
He's the leader of that defense.
The defense.
That defense is that team.
You mean Deion Sanders wasn't a franchise player in Atlanta when he was there?
I just think it's tough in this day and age to have somebody on the defense to be a franchise player.
And I think, not to cut you off, I think that's what they're coming to a crossroads about.
Right.
Considering they're not winning this year, it's like, can we really pay him what he's going to be asking to be paid?
I think most definitely. I mean, you're having the season that you're having, and the asking price would be extremely too high for anybody to give up.
Mm-hmm.
So in turn, I'm sure they're going to keep him, but the writing's on the wall. If I'm Jalen Ramsey, you guys are talking about trading me anyway. I wouldn't want to re-sign with you guys.
Man, it's tough. Yeah. Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. And after you do that, check out the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast with Animal Brown and Spike Lee each and every Wednesday. This week's show is the 1998 episode.
Yeah.
Now check it out.
Yeah, most definitely. Shout out to the guys at the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast. Yeah. This is one of the greatest years in hip hop history. What's your favorite album from that year, Joe?
Man, you know what? As I've gotten older, it would have to be 400 Degrees.
Ooh.
As I've gotten older.
Really?
It wouldn't have been 400 Degrees if you asked me in 98. Yeah. It would have been something No Limit in 98. Right. But as I've gotten older, it's definitely 400 Degrees.
I'm very similar to that. As a youngin', I would say maybe something like maybe Volume 2. But as you grow and mature, it would have to be Miseducation for me. Lauryn Hill, 98. That was a big record.
How was that album classified, though? Because I've seen it classified as soul.
Yeah.
I've seen it classified as R&B.
Yeah. It's positionless.
It's positionless music.
What about you, Weezy? What you got a dog in 1998?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
I'm going 400 Degrees. We can go with that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Weezy.
Sure. I thought you were going to say Mia X Mama Drum.
He didn't think that.
Mama Drum
was banging, though.
That right, cameraman. What's happening, man? How you doing, brother? You good? That's what's up.
All right.
The Ladies Room Podcast, man. Check out Rizzo and Anne Marie to find out what the ladies are really talking about in the Ladies Room. The latest episode is up right now, and you can catch up on past episodes and follow the Ladies Room Podcast on IG and Facebook. One time for Coach Locke.
Shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to the ladies, most definitely, man. First for Dunks, me and my dog Animal Brown is a self-help fashion podcast directly related to improving everyday fashion. You can catch our latest issue 35 is up right now, directly for the culture. Follow the show IG page at Fresh for Dummies and simply search Fresh for Dummies on all of your social media handles. Wear your kicks. Cop responsible.
Hey man, shout out to y'all for putting me up on game on that the GOAT app,
yeah, man.
That raffle they got going on.
I told AB, man, so we're really running a block hot.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, most definitely.
Nah, it's all good. Yeah, nobody's gonna win.
No, but I would all in at 10,000.
I
didn't care about nothing else.
Just 10
all
bands.
10 bands.
Man, I hope you win that.
Yeah,
I really do.
Kako's on me.
Kako's on you.
Yeah. You can read up on your favorite FSP co-host. Purchase your FSP merchandise and catch up on past episodes from the shows Jay just mentioned and much, much more. How you do that, you ask Weezy? Just simply search realvillemedia.com. Tell a friend to support the real. RMG,
most definitely. Jeff, you got 10 good wrestling seconds.
Yes, sir.
Let's start the music.
All right. So, guys, Survivor Series is tonight. It's a pay-per-view.
Uh-oh.
So you know what that means?
I'm excited. Yeah, it's my favorite 10. Yeah.
Who you got?
Who you got?
All right.
Yeah.
So Survivor Series is a little bit different these days. Now it's more of a merger of the two brands, SmackDown versus Raw. So every match on the card, we'll see someone from Raw versus someone from SmackDown.
Okay.
All right. With that being considered, we have United States Heavyweight Champion Shinsuke Nakamura.
That's my dog.
That's your guy.
That's my dog.
Versus Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Who you got, Weezy?
I'm going with Seth Rollins.
Okay.
You know who I'm going with. I got to get me a Shinsuke t-shirt.
There you
my
go.
Dog. Find me one, Joe.
I got you. I'm going to send you the link.
Okay.
All right, so 1-1 on that. All right, so the next match will be Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey versus SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair. Who you got?
Nah, Charlotte Flair gonna win this one. They trying to find a way to get, kind of even odds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who you got?
I gotta go under Rousey.
Okay. Ronda is undefeated in WWE. So.
Sorry. Yeah,
Okay. All right. In the last match, Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Versus Brock Lesnar.
Ooh, I gotta go with Daniel Bryan on that one.
You gotta go. I'm going Brock, man.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go. We'll figure it out tonight. That was the latest episode of Who You Got.
Who you
We'll
got?
get your results next week.
Hey, man, I was excited about that. I'm going to go 3-0. In case you missed it, Weezy, I got you, man. The San Francisco 49ers opened up the first 49ers Fit Fitness and Recovery Center in the Westgate Center Outlet Mall in San Jose, California. The 49er Fit features many of the same state-of-the-art fitness equipment and advanced recovery treatments that's used by the 49ers players. So they have a 40-yard turf area for sprint work and functional group training, an expansive area for strength training, cardio, free weights, and power training, personal training from elite fitness specialists, group fitness classes that include Zumba, yoga, and HIIT training, and last but not least, boutique-style fitness classes including bar, core, and boxing. The cost, you ask, $49 a month.
Hey.
Shout out to San Francisco 49ers, 49ers Fit.
49.
Yeah, makes sense.
Makes sense.
Probably starts at 49.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
49. Okay.
Yeah, man, for sure. Right. Shout out to the 49ers, man, in case you missed it, man. It's a lot of people missed that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Most definitely, man. And tweet some questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment and give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page. On the iTunes page, please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
To tell a friend, man, and get in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Get in shape. Better get in shape.
Get fit.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely, man.
With you.
Yeah, nah, most definitely.
Yeah, what are you looking at?
Nah, I'm just saying. It's all about, staying in shape.
Yeah.
You trying to say you in great shape or something?
I never said that.
Yeah,
just
but
said,
you look
tell
your eyes said.
I said tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
To tell a friend about getting in shape. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, and the Revolution will be podcasting, man. Before we get started, first that we got a
You
poll
let him out on
question
that
for the
one, Jeff,
listeners.
for real.
Huh?
You let him get away with that
I
one.
did. It's all right.
You got a poll question for the listeners, we
I do.
let the people hear.
This week's poll question is, which rivalry game is the most important? Florida State versus Florida. Michigan versus Ohio State. Oklahoma versus West Virginia. Alabama, Auburn.
All right. So, Florida versus Florida State. If you guys
Alright.
win,
Yeah.
it'll be
6 wins.
6 wins, which will be bowl eligible, and we'll keep the longest streak in college football history.
Yep.
The 37 straight years
Yep.
playing in a bowl game.
Yep.
Sing
our praises.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, y'all barely beat Boston College, which was
We were underdogs. We were underdogs.
Hey, they were 20. They
Yeah.
were 7-3. Had a good running back. Had a good
Absolutely.
quarterback. No question.
Absolutely.
Big win, man. We got a big game on Saturday.
Gentlemen's bet?
Every year.
Not monetary.
Oh, what you want to do?
Florida State win. You got to do Tomahawk Talk on live on Instagram.
All right, and you know,
I sang the Florida song.
Most definitely.
on the show.
Hey,
That's
there
it.
we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, camera's always on. Yeah.
I don't even know what it is. It's just a simple bet.
It's simple bet. Yeah. I'll bring the music. Yeah, we'll get it going.
Yeah.
Auburn and Alabama. Listen, Alabama.
It's going to be a blowout.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blowout. But Alabama played down into the Citadel,
Yeah.
and then they came out in the second half. It was 50-17. It was 10-10
10-10.
halftime.
Citadel's Twitter was on fire.
Yeah, it was going up most definitely. So I have Alabama winning that. West Virginia. This has a lot of implications as far as Heisman. Talk with Will Greer,
I think the Heisman is pretty much done.
Tua.
Yeah.
Which I called it
Yeah.
January
I'm
2016.
contractually
Yeah,
obligated to say Tua for Heisman.
There's a tweet that I posted, and once this is over with, I'll show it to you. January 2016, I said Tua Tagovailoa will win a Heisman. Whatever.
No, I'm not saying you didn't call. You
Yeah,
saying
this is my guy. Ain't no question. And what was the last one? Michigan. Ohio State. This is the worst Ohio State football team defensively I've seen.
Defensively, in a long
years.
time.
And Urban will moonwalk out of this just like how he did us.
Man, electric slide out the door.
10-1
As
though,
soon as the
and you
season's over.
moonwalking.
As soon as the season's over,
Yeah.
he's done.
And he'll wait till Notre Dame opens up and he'll go there.
He's already packing his stuff up.
No,
Yeah.
he's done. He's done.
Who you got, Wiz?
An Ohio State game?
Well, just out of those four, who you think?
Out of those four,
The Michigan. Ohio State game is most important.
Yeah. To me, I think the Florida State
Yeah,
is
you know,
most
yeah,
important.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, biased.
Michigan, since Harbaugh has been there, they never beat Ohio State.
That's true.
That's true.
So they
That's
never
true.
beat them, and then they
It's
got
a lot right on this game.
and they ranked higher than Ohio State this year. So
Yeah.
they got more pressure on them.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's what's up, guys.
We'll see, man. Guys, ready to get started the first half?
Let's do it, sir.
The first half is underway.
First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every year at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I'm Jay Hope.
It's your boy, Big Jeff.
Weezy was cracking.
Weezy, where can they find you on social media?
FSP_Weezy on IG, and I met how Weezy on Twitter.
Most definitely. What about you?
Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
Most definitely. I'm Jay Ho, man, on all social media. Twitter's wide open. Cameraman, you are okay. You're FSP_cameraman. I see you out here, baby. You get some pics, though.
Yeah, living his best life out here.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Most definitely, man. Let's kick off the first half with some college football talk. College football recap, week 12.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with our winners and losers. Who wants to go first?
I go.
Go ahead, Weezy.
My one is definitely Vanderbilt.
Okay.
For sure.
That's the first one.
We started the segment off with Vanderbilt.
That's my winner.
Big win for Vanderbilt. That was your best of the week and also your first one.
Hey, about eligible, right?
There we go.
I got Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Just keep on answering.
Oh, yeah.
Keep on answering the call every time.
Yeah.
A resounding win against Syracuse.
Yeah, no,
It
for
was
sure.
number 12. I mean, nothing to sneeze at. So,
Yeah.
shout out to Notre Dame, man.
Locked himself into a college football playoff bid
Pretty
for
much.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jerseys was dope.
The Yankee inspired jersey.
Yeah,
You
I like
like that
those.
one.
I like that.
Different.
Yeah, that was
It's just
dope.
different.
I have UCF, one win away from its second straight undefeated regular season. Primetime matchup against Cincinnati.
Mhm.
Beat them 38-13, man. A convincing victory. 23rd consecutive victory for UCF.
Yep.
All that's left is a big rival trip to USF
Mhm.
in the AAC title game. I say they'll play in a New Year's Six bowl game. It's a big deal, man. To be the fact that you're UCF, you won 23 straight games.
Yeah.
Probably need to play somebody.
Probably.
Get somebody on that schedule, UCF.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
man.
see what you really made of.
Because that's the last thing left.
That's
is,
it.
is to beat a team, like
Most
beat somebody, you know.
Yep.
Mhm.
Anybody else got another winner?
That was my two. UCF and Notre Dame.
Yeah. I got Pitt
Mhm.
officially headed to an ACC title game. Fell behind Wake Forest 10-6. Ended up winning 34-13 to clinch the program's first ever ACC Coastal Crown.
Right.
So you look at that, it's been a remarkable turnaround for the Panthers. Won now, 4 in a row after starting the season 3-4.
Right.
That's how you turn the season around.
Man, shout out to Pitt.
Shout out to Pitt.
Should have been similar, but shout out to Pitt.
What about the losers, man? Who wants to go first with the losers?
I go. My loser was Ohio State.
Mm.
They won.
Even though they won.
It was a lot of stuff. You just don't. With so much at stake, you don't struggle like that against Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland's playing inspired football. Though.
Yeah,
They are.
running back.
Yes.
Rolling.
Rolling.
Rolling. Yeah.
Haskins had a good game. Too.
Haskins,
He brought him back.
Shout out to D. Harris. Shout out to you. That's y'all got.
You brought him back for sure.
You want to crown him, though.
I ain't crying.
Oh, okay.
I'm contractually obligated to
Yeah.
say Tua is the Heisman Trophy winner this year.
Get that.
Yeah.
Skip that when you said that earlier. What's up, man? You got another loser?
Actually, though, Houston De'Aaron King.
Okay.
That was my sleeper, the sixth for the Heisman.
Okay.
Man, he tore his meniscus in a non-contact handoff Thursday night. Man, he was just shy of 3,000 yards passing, 36 touchdowns, and 675 yards rushing.
That's a loss.
That kid was balling.
Yeah, he was balling.
Balling.
Shout out to Sean Watson, man. I got a loser here. Is the Arkansas Pig Suey Razorbacks.
It went down pretty bad.
Trey Moore's first season just keeps getting worse. They were dismantled by
Mhm.
Mississippi State,
Mhm.
52-6. They're 2-9 overall and 0-7 in SEC play.
God, dog it.
So they only beat Eastern Illinois and Tulsa. You're an SEC team. They're the only SEC team without a conference win, dog.
Worst team in the SEC, I told you that.
Woo.
You didn't say that with that, man.
They got a chance to beat Missouri at Missouri.
No.
0-8. 0-8. Shout out to Sean Watson.
Missouri playing inspired football. Right
Yeah,
there, right
most
there.
definitely. Anybody else got to lose? I got another one. I got Colorado.
Okay.
They went from 5-0 to 5-6.
Shout out to them.
Come on,
Yeah.
Coach McIntyre, man.
Yeah.
Got the heat. He's feeling the heat.
Yeah.
He's feeling the heat.
Yeah.
And come on, man. You can't start out 5-0 and then go 5-6.
Woo!
Yeah.
At the bottom fell completely out.
So, put your mom on the phone.
What about
I ain't coming
What
out.
about you, Ed Oliver?
Yeah, that was some bullshit. Did you see that? You see what he did?
What is that?
Man, he had a jacket on it for starters.
Oh, yeah.
He said he had a bad hip.
Yeah.
And the coach said it was up to him if he wanted to play now.
Okay.
But you can't come out in pregame acting like you're Odell Beckham out there catching passes and everything, and then just not play.
Oh, I didn't know he did all that. Shout out to Ed, man. That was some bullshit.
If you're going to Nick Boss, just Nick Boss and say I'm done.
Yeah, just say I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, just say you're done. Yeah, most definitely. Top 5 pick, but that lets you know where you at with it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you mailing it in like that, your team out there risking it all, and you on the sideline trying to fight your coach.
I mean, let you know where you at mentally.
Most definitely. What about our college football players of the week, man? Week 12. Who wants to go first?
I got Jonathan Taylor from Wisconsin.
Ball.
3 touchdowns, 321 yards, and the game winner.
Yeah.
In triple overtime against Purdue.
Yeah, man. Nation's leading rusher, man. Total yards. Big way, man. He'll get 2,000.
It's going to be close.
He has 1869 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Playing against Minnesota.
My thing is, they'll try to make sure.
Yeah, he'll get 2,000. Most definitely. What about you, Weezy?
I went with Anthony McFarland, running back from Maryland.
Okay. Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was averaging 15 yards a carry.
21
carries, 298. He hit a touchdown for 81 yards and went for 78 yards.
Yeah.
That's Booker's son, right?
Yeah, most definitely. My winner, well, not my winner, my player of the week is Andy Isabella. He's the best wide receiver nobody's ever heard of, a wide receiver for UMass. And the world finally get to see him this weekend because they played against Georgia. So he led the nation in receiving yards and touchdowns and receptions. He had 15 catches, 219, one of the best defenses in the country. 2 scores, got 102 catches on the year, 1,613 touchdowns, man. Shout out to Andy Isabella and UMass. They got their ass kicked.
Yeah, but
you'll see him playing in the NFL next year for sure.
All right. So let's move on to Weezy's favorite sport, but on the fantasy side. The FSP Fantasy Football Week 11 update. Since they say I never start with my games, I start with my games this week.
Sure you will this week.
It's a battle of the undefeateds.
Play the years.
Yep. Winston's Eye Exam versus Urban Meyer's Faulty Memory. Urban Meyer's Faulty Memory is up 87-65 at this point. He's projected to lose still, but I'm down right now, so we go ahead and put that out there. So they say I'm being biased towards myself.
You got Ty Glover coming up tomorrow.
Hey, man, I got a lot coming up today. Anyway, Cam Newton exposed Achilles versus You Choose a Side. Shout out to You Choose a Side. This is a low-scoring affair. It's actually 67-39.
Oh, wow.
With You Choose a Side projected to win 98-82. A win is a win, though. Get that payment in. Cam Newton's exposed Achilles.
Money.
Yeah, hey man, that's what we're here for. All right, next we got Booby Spin versus Show Me Them TD.
Who's Cam Newton's exposed Achilles? Who's that? Is that Reagan?
Yes, Reagan.
Shout out to James Reagan.
Yeah, shout out to Booby Spin versus Show Me Them TDs. Coach Brown is up 99-63. It's a tough one right now for Show Me Them TDs. But they are projected to lose to Coach Brown and get his first W this year.
No, Coach Brown. Is Coach Brown paid?
Coach Brown's not paid.
Coach Brown.
Yeah.
Coach Anthony Brown.
Anthony Brown.
Yeah, we need them breads.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Getting your first win, so you're on a high note this week.
Yeah.
Shout out to some of them TDs. A Royale with the cheese versus Now Watch God, Weezy's favorite team.
Now Watch God.
It's 89-78 for A Royale with the cheese. Everyone in this game is paid off. So good job by you guys. And that's gonna go down to the wire. We'll see who wins that. That's a close game. That's a meaningful game. 7-3 versus 6-4. Need that one. Last place for 2 years straight. Shout out to Animal Brown versus the Squeakers. Everybody's paid up in this game. Animal Brown is projected to win this 117-103. Is now 92-59. Shout out to the Squeakers. Keep fighting. Waymies.
Shout out to Coach Wayne. His son got a shiner, man.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. Niggas get bold every day, B.
Yeah.
Be all right.
See, they got matching ones, though.
Yeah, for
Father,
sure.
son, matching
Shout out to
shiner.
my dog, man. Coach Wayne.
And then versus the Auto Pick All-Stars. Right now it's 90-68 for Coach Wayman, but projections show this is going to go down to the wire as well. So both of these teams, well, one team is 6-4, one team is 5-5 for the Auto Pick All Stars. Pay them back.
Oh, neither one of them paid. Where you at, Coach? Come on, Coach Wayman. Big bro ain't paid. Dang. You messing with me. I gotta give you his money, man.
Damn. He said he paid you.
You go Weezy.
I'm just saying what he said.
Go Weezy. Anyway, that is your FSP fantasy football update for week 11. Coming down to the wire, man. Playoff season is approaching.
Yeah, dog.
Shout out to the undefeateds out there, man.
It's only one undefeated team.
It will be one undefeated team after this week.
Hey, Jeff, you win this, you going to act a fool, ain't you?
No, I'm going to call out you and Rizzo. I already got it set up.
He got it written
If I
out.
win, it don't mean nothing because the two people who won before me ain't here.
What do you mean? I won
You
before
did
you.
win last year.
Damn.
Yeah, my bad. Not you, Jay. Weezy. Yeah, I want you back. I want Jay back anyway because he went undefeated.
He didn't win.
He won. He lost one game. Yeah.
He never won a championship.
But he was talking so much cash.
I didn't say nothing.
And he kept me out the playoffs.
Yeah, Rizzo beat him 2 years in a row.
He kept me out the
You
playoffs.
wasn't even in there, bro. You ain't the reason you speak on something.
I do want Rizzo back in the league, though. But Jay came out the playoffs last week.
Shout out to Rizzo.
I'm sorry, Cameron.
Let's talk about some teammate beef, man. Yeah, everybody's seen the play by now, more than likely multiple times, multiple breakdowns, multiple investigations. No need to talk about it. Draymond Green versus Kevin Durant. Draymond was suspended for Tuesday's night's game against the Hawks for, quote, conduct detrimental to the team.
Quote.
Yeah. And Green addressed the beef, said it was over with, and they're moving forward. Is this the beginning or the end of the Warriors dynasty?
The beginning of the end was last year.
Yeah.
David West said it. When he said it started went on in this locker room, I have no idea what went on. That was the start right there.
Yeah.
When he let that out, that was the door got open. Now we've seen exactly what's been going on the whole time.
This went well beyond basketball.
Yeah.
You can't call nobody a bitch.
Multiple times though.
Yeah.
Talk. It let me know who mean the most to him. Because why didn't suspend both of them?
Well, because Draymond was doing more aggressive talk. Like in turn, like some people do aggressive talk, right?
Yeah, but they both clearly.
No. What I'm saying is aggressive talk, and you ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't really mean that.
Yeah.
Like ain't no reason for that.
Draymond won it.
And that'll get your top pick.
Yeah, Draymond won out of smoke though.
And the right cameraman. Damn right. Yeah, but when it comes to
my top pick.
Yeah, but when it comes to max contracts, you gotta see now that KD is way more detrimental to lose than Draymond.
That's the thing, though. That's the thing with that team. Yes, Kevin Durant is the second best player in the world.
Yeah,
we all know this.
Debate.
Okay,
right.
You don't want to debate
it. Right, for sure. Steph Curry's good.
He's great. Now he's not good. He's great,
sure.
But he's not LeBron James. Kevin Durant.
I think it means he's the leader on the team for sure.
Who, Kevin Durant? Or Steph?
Kevin Durant.
That's the thing. He's not.
He's not the leader.
He's not
Draymond's the leader.
Draymond's the leader, and that's what I was just gonna say. Is like I think that team really needs to pull back and think about what they're doing because Draymond keeps that team going
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and he gives them a toughness that nobody else on the team has.
The toughness I can agree with, but the leader I don't.
He's the leader of that team. He's the emotional leader of the team.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
He gives the team an identity.
For sure.
If it's no him.
So he don't feel like he's wrong then for not passing Kevin Durant the ball.
No, Draymond didn't think he did anything wrong with
No, because he's made so many plays throughout the years.
Yeah.
He just, made a mistake.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Draymond just wanted to go, get open, I get you the ball, but don't worry about me passing to you right now. Just get open. Now, was he wrong? Absolutely.
Well, no, if y'all put it like that, he did nothing wrong.
Right.
To him.
Nothing wrong.
To him.
If y'all put it, he's the most leader on the team. He did nothing wrong by taking that ball and going for the last shot. He did nothing wrong.
The thing about it is Steve Kerr is more of a Kevin Durant guy than a Draymond guy. He wants to keep the clamps on what Draymond does offensively.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So seeing Draymond do that and he lost the ball, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good.
So Curry's locked in $200 million. You got Kevin Durant, who is going to receive a max offer. He's taking pay cuts the last 3 years since he's been there.
Right.
Klay Thompson. This is the third year. Sure. Right. Yeah, Klay Thompson can't. I'm sure he can find a big time.
Somebody pay Klay.
Somebody's paying. And so at least Draymond, who'll be 30, as a free agent, come into a spot where wear and tear,
Mhm.
as well as what he brings to a non-Warriors unit as a primary option, it's tricky, man. So nobody on that franchise is not paying, what, $300, $400 million. And I think Draymond will be the odd man out.
Yeah. To steal Weezy's team name, they chose a side.
Yeah.
And they want to make KD as happy as they possibly can to let him know we still want you here.
Yeah.
But Draymond, I think they need to pull back and really think about that, man, because Draymond keeps that team going. And I'm not saying they won't be great without him.
Right.
For people, say what they say.
Right.
Just saying, don't underestimate what Draymond does. I used to do that until I watched the finals.
Right.
A couple of those games in the playoffs, they could have went. I mean, OKC could have went any other way when KD was on OKC. If Draymond wasn't there being an enforcer for them, keeping people in the nuts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, that's what he do.
Just only the Warriors can beat the Warriors, man. And the rest of the league is hoping to find a way that this continues to go on so they can find a way.
Please, keep fighting.
So can dismantle that.
Let's move on to the NFL, guys. Let's talk about the story that just will not end. The Steelers and Le'Veon Bell both made closing pushes to leading up to Tuesday's deadline to iron out a deal that would have brought him back to Pittsburgh this season and maybe next season. But neither side could finalize an agreement. That's what the league source are telling ESPN. The Steelers were told that if they were willing to not use their franchise or transition tag on Bell after the season, he would consider reporting to the team. Well, I guess we know how that turned out, right?
Yeah, almost there.
So where does Le'Veon Bell go, guys?
I think he ends up with the Jets, man.
I think so, too.
Yeah, you
He's
put
not going to get $14 million a year from nobody, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you put a $100 bet on with the Jets, you win $300. So, yeah, I'm going with the Jets. They need him. They have an air quote elite quarterback. Yeah. So
you have a budding franchise.
Got a budding. There we go.
Yeah, that's it. Because I don't know about elite.
Yeah, hell no. Because we've seen some quote unquote elite quarterbacks in one situation, and then a couple of years they look like Derek Carr. So, yeah,
just saying.
Yeah.
So I think it's the Jets as well. I think they have the room to pay him. They need to run. I mean, Isaiah Crowell is okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Bilal Powell is okay.
Yeah.
But both of them guys together are not Le'Veon Bell.
What about Philly?
Judge, I'll be back next year.
What about Philly?
They can't pay everybody. Carson's contract is coming up.
Yeah.
They can't pay everybody.
What about Philly?
It's the Jets. Yeah, because you got your quarterback under his rookie deal,
yeah.
securely under his rookie deal.
Right.
You can pay. You can.
It's gonna be somebody like the Jets.
What about the Ravens?
Cleveland.
The who?
The Ravens.
They already paid their call.
Mm-hmm. But they can cut bait 7.5.
They don't have a running back on the
nope
thing right now. Jets or the Ravens.
They're going into Las Vegas in 2020. They need
splash.
They need a splash.
Yeah.
No, most definitely. Let's move on, man, to the NBA. On the same day that Jimmy Butler arrived in Philly following a trade from Minnesota, 76ers guard Markelle Fultz renewed panic about his shooting woes. Having already exhibited some shaky form from the line early in the game, Markelle Fultz double-pumped a second quarter free throw attempt. Fultz is no longer with his shooting coach, Drew Hanlon, and the relationship seems to be, quote, deteriorated after a Fultz camp person approached Drew Hanlon colorfully after they didn't see the expected results from their 150,000 shots this summer. Also, a report earlier this week claimed that the source of Markelle Fultz's shooting woes was a shoulder issue that was put together from a motorcycle accident. And it was covered up to protect Markelle Fultz. His latest twist.
That's different right there.
Yeah.
That's different.
His latest twist to the free throw routine came on Friday night against the Jazz, where he tossed the ball around like a hot potato before shooting.
No form at all to this shot.
What are the Sixers going to do with my guy Markelle Fultz?
He's paying their money back.
He's gone.
He's got their money back, man.
He's already out of the starting lineup. I think he needs to start first.
Yeah. I
would say Phoenix. I would say Orlando.
Why would you even take a chance on him? Somebody that can't shoot, Jay.
Because he was the number one pick in the draft.
But he
was clear. This is the thing I don't like about the Markelle Fultz narrative, right?
Yeah. It's a narrative. It's out there.
For sure.
Yeah.
The day that he was drafted, didn't hear shit. Nobody said Jason Tatum's better than him. Donovan Mitchell's better than him. It was Lonzo Ball, and it was Markelle Fultz.
Well,
it wasn't even nobody close.
Of course it wasn't until we seen this.
You know what's funny, though?
That
Jason Tatum ain't holding up so far this year.
Jason Tatum is having trouble because he can't get his shot. It's only
Just
a
be
couple
real.
of shots.
Yeah. I know. First couple of games, like,
Yeah.
he bought.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because he can't get a rhythm.
Jay, are you really taking Fultz even because they see Markel Fultz, he can't shoot, and they say, oh, that's a bad thing?
It's not that he can't shoot. People are saying that he couldn't play, period.
Yeah.
And that's the narrative that you said from the beginning, that he can't play, period.
Yeah.
And this kid was clearly the
never
best
said
player
that.
in college basketball and the best player through all the workouts.
Yeah.
Everything, the narrative has changed on Markel Fultz, and that's not cool.
He's not what I paid for.
Here's the thing.
He's not what they paid for.
Something is mental now.
Oh, yeah, it's mental now.
Yeah, because
Sure.
that doesn't, like, the double pump thing was funny to see. I get it.
Right.
But this going back and forth, hot potato with the
Trying to
basketball
find
before you
trying to
shoot it,
find man.
come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
He's in a tough spot.
whew.
Yeah, I think he has a case of the yips like you have in baseball, where you remember a guy that couldn't throw the ball to the pitcher or the
That's your guy. You taking up for him big time.
that happened to
Big time.
the number one pick in baseball. Same thing happened to him. It's a for real mental thing.
It's a block.
It's a block.
No, you just said what happened. He had a mental type accident. He hurt himself.
Now that is something that people need to find some information about. Because if he's really damaged like that, it explains everything.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes.
It has to be something.
This doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it just does. It doesn't make a lot of sense. But I know watching this kid in high school through USA,
Right.
through Washington, he was the best player in college basketball. Wasn't close.
Yeah.
He was
But nobody disputing it. We all saw that. Nobody was disputing that part of it.
Here's what I think needs to happen, and it's not the popular opinion. He needs to go to the G League now.
going to
ASAP.
the league and just getting some confidence.
And just getting his game together.
Right.
Yeah,
He's not an NBA player right now.
Nah. I mean, he can get his shot. He can get his shot. But
he can't shoot it.
But what I'm saying, he can get to the bucket. I'm sorry. He can get to the bucket on certain
He can get
times
to the
in
bucket.
transition.
But, I mean,
and he still has an IQ to where he knows how to get to his spots.
Right.
But the thing is,
It's confidence.
It's hack and shack.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm guarding, go shoot free throws.
Here's the funny thing about that, though, right? All right, so we're giving Markel Fultz grief because he won't shoot or can't shoot, right?
Right.
Ben Simmons hasn't shot a 3-point. He hasn't attempted a 3-pointer since the year 2016.
Okay.
And nobody's talking about that.
I'm glad you said that.
Go ahead.
I'm glad you said that. Because if Markel Fultz was that good, he'll still be out there starting. If you know you can't, if they know he can't shoot, but he's still on the team to do what he's supposed to do, he can't do it, Jay.
He's doing what he's supposed to do.
He's not.
Here's another point to what I think what we was trying to say is that with Fultz, I know all I got to do is foul.
Yeah.
He can't shoot free throws. At least with Simmons, I gotta respect the drive. I gotta respect the dish.
Rebounds.
I gotta respect the court vision. I gotta respect everything else.
He's doing all
other
that.
than the jump shot.
He's doing all that pretty solid. Markel Fultz.
Yeah, but I don't have to respect it.
They don't respect Ben Simmons.
Oh, come on.
They don't respect Ben Simmons shooting at all.
Right. I'm agreeing with you on that.
And they foul him too. He's shooting, 60?
But we've seen Ben Simmons before. We've seen people that can't shoot. Rajon Rondo couldn't shoot. We've seen that.
So, I mean, what's the narrative? The narrative has changed from him just not being able to shoot.
I want to get back to that.
You go ahead.
The narrative is because Fultz is not coming out and saying what's going on.
Right.
If he comes out and gets ahead of this and says, yo, look, yes, this happened, I'm working on this, or it's a mental thing, or whatever it is, if he comes out and says anything, he can help change that narrative. Because right now, it's like you said, people just think he just can't play.
Yeah.
And that's weird.
Yeah,
like, it's not like he's a bust. He's not Oliver Candy. He's not those other. He's not. He's not the kid that Anthony got drafted to.
Anthony Bennett.
Anthony Bennett.
When Ben Simmons got drafted, we knew Ben Simmons couldn't shoot. when Markel Fultz couldn't draft, we didn't know that he couldn't shoot.
He could shoot. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's what I'm. Well, he's not
shoot
doing
40% from three in college. People talking.
And Jay, that's right. What you
his
said.
3-point percentage is higher right now than some all stars at the point guard position. He's shooting 31% from three.
It's just a narrative,
dude. I mean, like, what are we talking about? Russell Westbrook shot 29. No disrespect, I'm saying Russell Westbrook shot 29% from three last year.
It's the narrative.
It's just a narrative.
He's got to get out and say something.
Yeah.
About, and you can't double pump free throws. Like,
no, you can't.
That looks. It just looks bad.
I mean, that's not what you drafted from your first pick.
No, I get that. They traded a first-round pick to draft him. I get that. All I'm saying is there was a reason what everybody else saw in the world. Everybody says, oh, some people really don't know what the hell they were talking about. No. Everybody saw that this kid was that talented.
So you wouldn't be upset if you was the owner you drafted him. You wouldn't be upset.
That's what I drafted him before a reason. Like, that's the thing about certain people.
But you drafted him knowing that he can shoot the basketball.
You gonna let me get my point out?
Go ahead.
You draft a kid to do this, right? The reason that you drafted him was to be the person that you had. He's 20 years old. So it's a point of time. Give him a chance. Give him a chance. That's what they're doing this year. They brought in
They
Jimmy
gave him a
Butler.
whole summer.
You got it, bro.
Jay, they gave him a whole summer. He shot 150,000 shots.
So you're done with him. What you saying? You're done. If you're the Sixers, you're done with him. Period. Like you wouldn't have him out there.
My man says give him a chance. He
No,
played all last year.
I'm just asking. They didn't play all last year.
He
He only
played
played
20
he only
games.
played 15 to 20 games last year.
Oh, God.
You know that, right? Now you can't say he played all last year.
Can't say he played.
Okay,
He hadn't
okay.
even played
20
in
games.
82
Yeah.
games in his
20
whole
games,
career.
20 games is a stretch. That's
They
including
played-
playoffs.
Yeah.
Come
on, man.
So you can't say he played the whole season last year.
So y'all give me. So y'all
I'm
hang
saying-
on to him.
If I'm Elton Brand right now, general manager, I'm sending him to the G League.
I can
Get his
that.
game.
Get
Get
his
your
game
game together and figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Because the competition level is too high right now to where you're not going to get confidence together. You're not going to get your shot off how you want it. You're not figuring out what's going on. Go to the G League when nobody's watching. Nobody cares what you're doing that Wednesday night.
Get yourself
Get
together.
yourself together.
And the same thing is, I've seen it happen to Chauncey Billups, who got drafted top 5.
Mm-hmm.
He plays for Boston. They didn't use him the right way,
Correct.
right? And in turn, you go somewhere else. You give up on Chauncey Billups. He's going to be a Hall of Famer.
You get to Detroit.
You just have to find the right system. Now, I don't think the system works well for Marcus.
It's gonna be somebody else's dream. Then.
He and Ben are too similar. You said this, and I was wrong about that. You said that he and Ben are too similar right now.
Sure.
Until Markel gets his game together and can become that second or third scorer off the dribble, not the option, because the options now Ben, Embiid, Butler, no matter what order you put it
He
in.
drafted him to be that scorer, and he's not doing that.
Yeah, he can't. He's not doing. You're absolutely right about that. I just think he needs to go to G League for right now and get his game how he wants to. All right, let's move on to Weezy's guy. Rockets general manager Daryl Morey released a statement Thursday saying that the Houston Rockets are parting ways with Carmelo Anthony and working toward a resolution. Anthony played just 10 games for Houston after signing a 1-year, $2.4 million deal during the offseason. Morey also added that Carmelo had a tremendous approach during his time with the Rockets and accepted every role head coach Mike D'Antoni gave him. The fit we envisioned with Carmelo chose to sign with the Rockets has not materialized. Therefore, we thought it was best to move on, and as any other outcome would have been unfair to Carmelo.
Right.
How much BS is this?
It's Chris Paul behind this.
No. But I do appreciate Daryl Morey for how he worded this, because he could have shit canned Carmelo. Excuse my language.
Yeah,
he
no,
could
for
have.
sure.
But this isn't good for Carmelo. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't appreciate the fact that they're holding on to him and not just cutting him or trying to trade him or whatever. I probably couldn't trade him if you wanted to, but just let him go if you don't need him. Like, get me out of here if you don't need him.
Yeah, now, the thing is with this whole situation, and it started in OKC, when he got to a spot, when Russ didn't play, when PG was there, or when Russ played just with Carmelo, he got his shots off. Carmelo Anthony is a person that needs touches. He can't be in a situation where he can't get shots off. So in turn, you go to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 95 shots you can get up in a regulation game.
Well,
total. James Harden shooting 28, 29.
Okay.
CP shooting 25 now.
Yeah, too many shots.
There's no shots for Melo to get in the rhythm. Melo can still hoop.
Here's what hurt him. That last game he played with Houston was against OKC.
Mm-hmm.
He went 1 for 11.
Yeah.
And those shots were bad shots. I watched that game on ESPN and was like, my God. Like, and this is my guy. Like, I like Melo. And of course I watch for Westbrook, whatever. But you wanted to see Melo do well. And it was rough to see, like, his shots just were not falling. And he just continued not to fall. And he continued to shoot and shoot and shoot. And that's when Houston just realized we had to cut bait. They had to cut bait.
Yeah.
And I don't agree with it, because I think you're using Melo as a scapegoat when really the team is playing exactly how I played last year. They just had a better defensive team last year.
Yeah, I mean, you look
That's
at
it.
Yeah, I mean, just with Melo, he needs to go to either the 76ers or the Lakers. Tell me.
But that throws your theory out the window, though.
What you mean?
Your shot theory. Because he's not getting anything close to 20 shots in Philly. If you go to Philly, he's option 4 then.
Yeah, well,
5.
but first off, there's no shots there because Jimmy's gonna get his shots.
Right.
Joel's gonna get his shots.
Right.
Now Ben Simmons' shots has decreased. He's turned into a
He's
savant point guard.
efficient.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what he
for
wants
sure.
to be
That's
anyway.
what he
He's
wants to
very
be.
efficient.
Yeah.
Jimmy's very efficient too.
Yeah. So 76ers, Lakers, there's not a lot of shots
I
there.
don't see how that works.
Yeah. I mean, the Nets.
I see him go to the Lakers, but why not go to the Lakers? Try it.
But you have to get rid of somebody though on that team. Who the hell do you get rid of to bring in?
Beasley.
That's the person.
Well, like Mike D'Antoni said, they try to hit a home run and they struck out.
Did Mike D'Antoni do this because Melo got him fired from New York?
Talk your shit. Excuse my language. Take it out.
I don't think so. You think he'll take him on his own team?
I don't think he wanted him there in the first place.
Like that?
I don't think he wanted him there in the first place.
I think CP wanted him there.
Yeah.
James was cool with it. Mike was like, he's not going against the person they just gave $170 million to. Okay, cool, we'll get him here. He didn't really want him there.
And see, with James Harden, I think James Harden would say, you know what? If he comes, he comes. If he don't, he don't. I don't really think James Harden went to the office and front office and said, hey, let's go get Melo.
My thing is, with Melo, with that team, he didn't fix what was already broken with that team. The team just didn't have anybody that's play defense anymore. Yeah. And bringing in Carmelo, who's never played well, he's only played defense 2 years. And maybe 3, 1 year in Denver and 2 in the Knicks. Other than that,
I thought you were going to say some USA. Shit.
Well, they're definitely USA. Yeah. But that year they made it to not these conference finals, but the semifinals against Indiana. That year when they had Jason Kidd, Tyson Chandler, all those guys for the Knicks, he played defense that year. That was his most efficient year as well. But, it's one thing about Melo. You ask him to do something he's never done in year 14 or year 15.
Yeah, that can't.
Come on, man.
See, I thought that's why he went, because then he didn't play defense. He just go in there and just shoot.
Yeah, but
no defense anyway.
It didn't. Houston expected to be where they were last year, just as good, if not better. And when it turned out, and now you got to coach, and you got to actually do something, you got to actually play out the gate because everybody else got better. And when it's going wrong, you use Melo as a scapegoat. There you go.
It's trash, man. Yeah. You guys ready to get started with halftime?
Let's do it.
We're at the midway point. Enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime. We have another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. Coach Brown's a former TSU tight end and the current defensive coordinator for Hillsborough High School in Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to the Burrows. Coach Brown will give an insight on hot topics from a former player and a current coach's perspective. Let's see what Coach Brown has to say this week.
Good evening. I am Coach Brown, and welcome to Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. We're going to jump right into it. We're talking Tennessee State University football. Tough year for Tennessee State this year, marred by injuries. So many people out on offense, so many people out on defense. What's going on with the future of Rod Reed? Hopefully, I think they'll give him another year or two to, kind of right the ship. They had a fairly good season last season and the year before that. I don't know where they're going to head. You just never know with Tennessee State. FSP, what do you think? All right, we're going to move on talking about the Ohio State Buckeyes. I'm going to be honest. This is the worst Ohio State defense I have seen in 10, 15 years. They gave up 300 yards rushing. Urban Meyer looked disheveled the entire game. And it's like that. When you feel like you should be whooping the team and they're handing it to you pretty well, you're going to look disheveled. Seems like a lot of dissension, and it doesn't seem very organized right now. They have Michigan next week, so we're going to see what's going to happen with that. Moving on to NBA, Jimmy Butler. Hey, man, he keeps playing like this, man. He can be up there for the MVP possibly, man. I think he is the linchpin that could put Philly over the top to possibly get into the finals. He's a dog, man. And hopefully he's going to bring the dog out of those young kids that are on that team, and they can get past the Celtics, the Raptors. We're going to move on to the bum of the week. Now, the Cleveland Browns, I don't understand what's going on with this franchise. John Dorsey, the GM/owner, what have you, they are considering hiring Condoleezza Rice, or at least interviewing her for the head football coach job. Now, before I get bashed by all the women out there, our women listeners, I am no way, shape, form, or fashion saying that she's not qualified because she's a woman. I'm saying she's not qualified because she doesn't know anything about football. That's why she's not qualified. Condoleezza Rice. I mean, how is she even considered to be a candidate? I'm all for Title IX. But this is ridiculous, guys. Cleveland Browns organization, for that very reason, you guys are the bum of the week. Hey, I am the coach, Coach Brown that is, Rue, and I'm gone.
And that is another installment of Coach Brown's 2-Minute Drill. Happy birthday, Coach Brown.
Shout out to Coach Brown.
Birthday, for sure, man. Shout out to my guy. There's a lot of hot topics.
Yeah.
On there, we'll start with Rod Reed's future at TSU. What do you guys think?
Man, you know what? I thought this was going to be a better year for
Most of
Tennessee.
the injuries, man.
Injuries?
That might save him, though.
Hopefully.
Just starting quarterback, a couple of wide receivers, a couple of running backs, defense. Just, you're on your third string quarterback. Maybe your fourth.
But you bringing that many former D1 guys.
But those D1 guys are injured.
Yeah. Give or take.
Yeah.
I think he might have bought himself a year with the injuries, possibly.
Injuries, yeah, for sure. Injuries helping him out. Let's move on to Ohio State football with Urban Meyer.
Mm-hmm.
We mentioned earlier in the first half, I think this is the last. Okay, do you think this is his last year at Ohio State?
You said moonwalk, I said electric slide out the door.
Done.
Yeah,
most
once that, no, I know it's a serious thing, but once he starts talking about his health issues.
Oh, yeah. No.
He's done.
That's when he's putting on the shoes.
Yeah.
Today. Moving on to Jimmy Butler. MVP.
No.
Chill, Coach Brown.
Puppy break.
Chill.
Yeah.
He's going to be great for that team. They need that. They need a veteran. I mean, everybody needs Jimmy Butler.
Every team needs
Jimmy Butler. But MVP?
No.
MVP right now?
Giannis.
Yeah.
Giannis has been every game. He's been every game.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis, if he played every game, could be up there though.
Up there, for sure. Elfrid Payton having surgery on his finger, that's going to hurt.
Yeah.
They need a point guard. They don't have a point
guard.
They don't. And last but not least, again, this is the views and opinion of Coach Brown.
Right.
He's at Coach Brown on Instagram and Twitter. He said Connie Rice should not and is not qualified to be a head coach, which has some points. Now, she hasn't ever coached that I know of any professional team, college team, high school team, charter school, Pop Warner, whatever. So I get that. I think that's where he was coming from with it. And there's people that put in real work at coaching, for sure. Yeah. So I think that's where Coach Brown was saying.
He's just saying, show me a resume. That's all
just a resume.
I mean, but we live in a day and age where that resume is kind of getting thrown out the window in a lot of positions. I mean, you got to think about people like companies like Apple and Google are taking off their college graduate restrictions off some of their application processes. We got someone that's a president that never had political experience ever. So, not saying you voted for him or not. Don't care. I'm just saying that's the truth. That's the truth. He never had political experience at all. So, I don't know.
But Condi, she was one of the members of the committee
for the college football
playoffs. Yeah, so, I mean, she's her resume is awesome. I just don't think it's the resume of a head coach for me.
Let's think about this, though.
Okay.
How much worse can you be than Hugh Jackson?
Hugh Jackson wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but the record-wise. Just the record.
Record-wise, nobody. Yeah.
How much
looking at black and white.
He got some bad breaks.
For sure.
Okay.
He had a lot of bad breaks.
For sure. Yeah. But just saying. Just record-wise.
Those opinions and views, Title IX, Coach Brown related. You guys are ready to get started with the second half. Let's go.
The second half is underway.
Second half, the 2018 NCAA Basketball Preview Show, FSP style. Before we get started, I am Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy's in the background. Say what's up, Weezy.
What's going on?
And finally, after months and months of waiting, the 2018-19 NCAA basketball season is finally here, and that can only mean one thing. It's time for some bold predictions. Now, we're not guaranteeing that these things will happen, but we certainly don't expect all these predictions to hit. But with a little bit of logic, a little bit of deductive reasoning, and a little bit of gambler's luck with Weezy, we think all these predictions have a real chance of coming true and proving to be true. Okay. You ready to get started?
Let's do it.
Let's go with the first question, man. Who will win the Bob Cousy Award? It's the top point guard. Last year's winner was Jalen Brunson of Villanova. Who you guys got winning the Bob Cousy Award?
All right. So, again, everybody knows this.
Yeah.
College basketball, this ain't my thing.
Okay. We're going to make it your thing.
I've been watching this since I've been here.
Sure.
So, this guy, to me, I got Carson Edwards.
Carson Edwards is cold. Carson Edwards is cold. Yeah.
I like dude game.
Yeah.
Been watching the highlights of dude.
Yeah.
Carson.
Yeah, he lost a lot of talent last season. He's going to be a player.
Yeah.
I think he's one of the best point guards in the nation. Just 6'1", So I'm looking ahead,
Yeah.
but I can't look ahead.
No, you can't do that
college
because
basketball.
that's what I was. That's what's.
Yeah.
I've been working on this show all damn week.
Right.
So I had to stop myself from looking ahead.
Yeah, you can't. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the best shot creators.
College.
Yeah,
In college.
he's a beast, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who you got with you?
I want Darius Garland. Vanderbilt.
Okay.
Freshman.
Talk that shit.
Lead the league. He leading his team in scoring.
Yeah.
That's what I want with.
Amen.
Yeah. You could go a bunch of different ways with this. I went with I really like Carson Edwards.
Yeah.
But I think the best point guard in the country and who the world will see is Tremont Waters, point guard from LSU, sophomore. He was overshadowed, but Darius Garland will be this year's Trae Young. It ain't no question about that. He just has to get going. But Tremont Waters is overshadowed by Trae Young's, DeAndre Ayton last year.
Yeah.
He's ready to take center stage.
Mm-hmm.
Not the tallest player, and I think this will be his last year playing college basketball. But he has that killer instinct that you need with an entire year of experience under his belt and a more talented group of teammates around him.
Mm-hmm.
This is the year for Tremont Waters. LSU, man. Watch out for them, man. That's LSU Tigers.
Part of the light skin alliance.
Yeah, he is. He can play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But there you go.
yeah, for sure.
Let's move on to number 2.
Yeah.
Jerry West, Shooting Guard of the Year award. Last year's winner was Carson Edwards from Purdue.
Most definitely.
Who you guys got this year?
I can go a lot of ways with this as well, man.
Yeah.
I'm a black cleanup on all of these because college basketball is my wheelhouse.
That's your wheelhouse.
Most definitely. So, Weezy, what you got?
RJ Barrett.
That's not bad. This is the thing about RJ Barrett with me.
Okay.
I'm looking ahead. But
you gotta stop.
I'm not looking ahead, right? He can't go right.
Mm-mm.
He cannot go right.
Mm-mm.
He's going left every time. Now, granted, he can finish with either hand, but he's not going right.
Okay.
I think teams will set on that right hand, pause, just to make sure.
That's probably top 5 pauses of the show. Right?
But not really.
Sit on the right hand.
Yeah, set on the right hand. No, it's not that bad. It's not top 5. You guessed it.
Yeah, that was a good pause.
No, hey, that's-
Sit on the right hand.
yeah, come on, man. Yeah. But I really do think RJ Barrett is the best shooting guard in the country. He will be a top 2 pick in the draft. But I will talk about Tyus Battle, Syracuse junior. He's a major reason why they were a top 25 team this year and elite scorer on a defensive-minded team like each and every year with Jim Boeheim. But it's a multi-dimensional player, man. Seemingly always all over the court. And they're going to need him because they didn't get the kid that went to the G League. What's the kid name? Signed with LeBron. Well, that kid.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't get him. So he'll be playing deep into the playoff, into March.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyus Battle will win the shooting guard of the year award. Syracuse.
Not bad.
Most definitely. The next person. Jeff, did you go?
I had Romeo there.
Romeo.
I had Romeo there.
That's Spike Lee's guy.
Spike Lee's
That's
guy.
not a bad pick either.
Romeo, listen, this is the thing about Rome. He's
You come out the gate struggling. I mean, gotta get used to it.
12 years old.
Yeah, easy.
Rome can play.
Yeah.
They have seniors, juniors, upperclassmen that are going to look at Rome and say, man, I've been here.
Right.
I'm going to go get these shots.
So
It's going to slow up Rome's chance to get as many shots as he...
to start.
Exactly.
I think once he wins that team over,
Yeah.
we're going to be watching some special.
How Rome can play.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Let's move on to the Julius Erving Small Forward of the Year award. Last year's winner was Jeff's boy, Mikal Bridges, who we haven't seen make a shot in the NBA this year. He plays for the Phoenix Suns, but he went to Villanova. Who's you guys pick for Julius Erving Small Forward of the Year award?
Kevin Martin.
Yeah, I think that should be unanimous. Man, dude, he's the offensive star for Nevada.
Talk about it.
They have a great coach who will be an NBA coach in a couple of years.
I think one.
Yeah. This kid's special, man. Average 18 last year.
Yeah.
Just a tremendous offensive talent, and he's an NBA pro.
Good late night TV, man. Watch
If you got a chance to check him out,
Go check out Nevada, for sure.
Let's move on to the Karl Malone. That's Weezy's guy for real.
Mm-hmm.
Power Forward of the Year award. Last year's winner was DeAndre Ayton for Arizona. Sleeper Rookie of the Year candidate right there.
So go to sleep. No, it's go to sleep.
It's sleeper.
That's sleep. we already know who the Rookie of the Year is. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Who you got, Weezy?
Grant Williams, Tennessee.
That's not
I'm
bad.
not mad at you for that. I'm not mad at you for that.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Yeah. The offense runs through him.
Yeah.
That's what messes up Jordan Ball. because the offense run through.
That's
But
your guy.
no.
That's
I
your
mean,
That's their guy.
Yeah.
but Grant Williams is a player. He's a player for sure. Yeah, it's a good one.
I got
That's the
Zion.
young bull.
I mean, of course.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is in the bag.
For you?
Zion. It's in the bag.
Oh, for sure.
It's in the bag. They're just polishing up for him. Waiting for the season.
I got a question about Zion when we get to it. I mean, are we drinking the Zion Kool-Aid?
There's no Kool-Aid.
It's just sugar water right
It's
now.
no Kool-Aid.
Like, sugar water could be like, man, this is good. That's
Because
just water.
here's the thing. We're crowning Luka in the NBA at the
No,
15.
stop.
No,
We're not talking about
Let me
no
get my
NBA.
stop. Let me get my this point out. Paul. We're crowning people in shorter periods of time is what I'm saying. Tua was crowned after one game as the Heisman Trophy winner.
Jill.
Stop. Let me say what I'm saying. So what? This is the small sample size we see with Zion. Yeah, this is a war.
I'm like,
This is a war. Let's fast forward. We can fast forward to draft night.
you know, he's impressed me for sure.
Absolutely. Better than advertised.
I just don't like people saying he's second coming to LeBron James.
Put the athleticism next to each other. That's how they talking about. They're not talking about court vision. Not talking about skill set.
But you got to.
Athleticism.
You got to talk about that when you say second coming to LeBron James.
Harold Miles was the second coming Michael Jordan. They weren't talking about his full game. They talking about his jumper.
I'm out.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
No, stop. You need to stop your shit.
Wait. I'm not saying. I'm not saying. I
No,
agree
I'm
with
saying
it.
just
I'm not
this
saying I
whole
agree
little
with it.
narratives that
I'm
you
saying I
put
agree with
together. That was some everything. That was some bullshit. That was some bullshit.
We
All
not.
of it.
It's not. But wait, Paula. You said Tua was the Heisman Trophy winner before Game 1.
I knew that because I knew how good of a player he
That's
was
what
going
I'm
to
saying.
be.
Well,
And he lived up to the expectations.
Okay, then. So I'm saying the same. That's the narrative I'm
He's saying
saying.
the same thing
I'm saying the
about
same thing about Zion. I know this is his award. Give it to him. He's just polishing up for him.
Book
Put
it.
his name on. Book it.
My pick for Karl Malone Power Forward of the Year is
That's
Luke
all I'm
May,
saying.
UNC. And we all know Luke May's story pretty well.
Yes, sir.
Overqualified walk-on,
Mhm.
potential national player of the year,
Yeah.
double-double machine.
Mhm.
He's going to have a lot of help this year with Nas Little, Cam Johnson. He led the Tar Heels in total points and rebounds last year. He's a double-double machine. He will do the exact same thing as his senior year unfolds.
Okay.
The only thing I worry about him is the fact that he is still not as in big games. I worry about him folding under pressure because he, at the end of the day, isn't that good of a basketball player. He's a good college basketball player.
You're afraid that he might
Exactly.
result
You
back
can tell
from
he's
the
walking.
walk.
He's, yeah, for sure.
He's good.
He's overweight. Good, though. Really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Maximize his potential.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
The next person, the next award
Mhm.
is the is the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Award,
Okay.
Center of the Year. Last year's winner is Angel Delgado, Seton Hall.
Mm.
Who you guys have for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
I have to keep him LSU. Another year.
Who?
Nas Reed.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. I got Killian Tilly.
Mhm.
Killian Tilly from Gonzaga.
Yeah,
Junior.
killer. He's a killer.
Coming back. He was injured in the Sweet 16 loss last year.
Yeah.
Coming back for revenge this year.
Yeah.
I like the dude's game.
Gonzaga's going to be really good
Yes,
this year.
sir.
I'm sure
Yes,
we're going
sir.
to talk about that. But I also have Nas Reed is my guy.
Okay.
I think he is DeAndre Jordan with a handle.
Yeah, he's
Which
just
is insane.
well rounded for to be a center.
One of the most
Yeah.
skilled big men I've ever seen in my life. And he's still unfinished.
Yeah.
6'11",
Yeah,
270.
you just said I was about to say, I don't know if
Oh, my
he's ready to roll yet.
He was a
but
quarterback in high school.
That says a lot.
Come on. He had a 10-inch growth spurt in middle school.
That says
So
a
he
lot.
turned
I'm
him
glad,
into a
I'm
lot
glad
of
he picked basketball.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Show.
When he arrived at LSU, he lost 30 pounds,
Mhm.
put up 1,000 shots a day, plays on the wing. Now, can you imagine if DeAndre Jordan could grab the ball and go out as far as leading a break? It's Nas Reed, dude.
That's dope.
That's insane, man. So, yeah, average 23 and 6.
Mhm.
Think he's the best player in the country. Think he's a top 5 talent. I think he'll be a consummate NBA pro, for sure.
Gotta stay in college.
I am. For sure.
All right, let's move on to the best conference in college basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Who you guys got?
Big 12.
That's an argument.
It's not bad.
Nah, you got Kansas, you got Kansas
Not bad.
State, TCU, Texas.
Yeah.
Legit from top to bottom. It's supremely deep and talented.
Because you really don't know who's going to win that conference.
I got the SEC.
I also have the SEC. Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
And I think it's top heavy.
Very much.
Yeah, but teams like Tennessee, LSU, Mississippi State, and Vandy, of course,
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very impressive.
Yeah.
And I just think that with Vandy being good, and they'll be really good.
Mm-hmm.
So you have UT, Auburn, Kentucky, Mississippi State, LSU, Alabama, and Vandy will all be ranked before the end of the year. That's insane.
Yeah.
They might send 10 if Florida gets rolling. Maybe
If Florida
9.
can get it together.
Florida ain't gonna get rolling though.
They
Florida
could.
will get rolling.
They could,
They have
though.
pro talent
They
on
could.
that team. Anytime you have that much talent,
Yeah.
they could get going. Yeah, I think the SEC. But they're top here.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead next. Oh, you got that. You got odds. My bad.
That's actually you.
It's me. Okay.
Yeah.
What about breakout player of the year? Everybody?
What you got, Weezy?
I went with his boy Shamar Waters from LSU.
For sure. It's his year. This year the ball.
They see unanimous. I had Jamar too. Yeah. I don't know how LSU keep getting these players like that.
Yeah,
Because
LSU got a bag.
Yeah.
Will Wade. Yeah. Will Wade.
We'll talk about that one day.
Yeah, Will Wade's getting it going.
That 30 for 30 gonna come out one
Yeah,
day.
most
But
definitely.
as of right now, it's gonna, yeah,
Yeah. My breakout player of the year is Eric Pascal, Villanova.
like that,
Yeah.
like that.
Overqualified fifth starter on Villanova's national championship run team with Jalen Brunson,
Yeah.
Bridges, Spellman, White Dante.
Shout out to White Dante.
He seems ready to be put up in a bigger role. He averaged 10 and 7 last year, so
Mhm.
they're gonna need him with JQ being there. And they have a transfer that's really good as well. The name escapes my mind right now, but Eric Pascal will average 20 points on that Villanova team. You know, they got smacked up first week of the season,
Mhm.
but I'm very optimistic about Eric Pascal for sure.
Speaking of transfers,
Mm-hmm.
who's the biggest impact transfer of the year?
Matt Ryan from Vanderbilt.
Keep it in the house, Weezy. That's what I'm
Aye.
talking about.
Matt Ryan from Vanderbilt. Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
Ratchet.
Got the ratchet.
Oh man, he don't miss.
Yeah, okay. I got Dedrick Lawson, Kansas.
Yeah, he probably will win National Player of the Year.
It's close.
Yeah, he's a beast. Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure you know about this. Like,
Mhm.
how Tubby is the reason why he's not in Memphis anymore.
Yeah, and he's gonna make him listen out on his little brother too.
What the hell, man?
And it's another little brother.
Yeah.
The Lawsons are the Knicks coming of the holiday family. All league them, league the whole family.
Lead the whole family.
My pick for biggest impact transfer, I have two, man. I got
Okay.
Mustafa Heron. He played at Auburn last year. He's
Mhm.
gonna play with his homeboy Shamari Pons, who could possibly win National Player of the Year.
Possibly.
At St. John's. Great backcourt. I think the best backcourt in college basketball. So Shamari Pons, Mustafa Heron, and then also Reed Travis of Kentucky, transfer from Stanford.
That's
It's going to be a
solid.
dog
That's solid.
at Kentucky. Those two guys will kill college basketball this year.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm up next. Mid-major player of the year. Who wants to go first? This one.
Keelan Grady from Davidson.
Okay.
Dude shot 50% from the field as a
Yikes.
guard.
Yeah.
As a guard.
Yeah.
And coming into this year, and he's hovering around there right now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm rolling with him.
Yeah, most definitely. What you got?
I'm gonna go with he said.
I bet you are.
Alright, Ben Majors give. I'm gonna go with he said.
Yeah, not for sure. I got Mike Daum from San
like
Diego State,
Like that.
NBA prospect, but
Come on, man.
6'9", big guy, averaged 24 and 10 last year.
Mm-hmm.
Jackrabbits will continue to run their offense through him. Been two-time honorable mention for All-American teams, Summit League Player of the Year for the Jackrabbits, man. Mike Daum, sure.
Let's go to the best freshman not playing for a top 10 team.
Yeah.
You got it.
You guys want me to go with this
Let
one?
me go.
You got it.
They're not top 10 yet. They will be because it's still eligible. This is my last one for my hometown.
No, I'm with you on that. I agree.
The semi. What's his last name, Jim?
Send me shit too.
Cole.
League him.
League them now.
League him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell
League
you,
him.
Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First round him.
Never talk about watch.
Yeah.
Cole.
You have to talk about NBA shit when you talk about some of these kids.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Who you got?
And that's it. I'm done with the hometown. I'm done with my team.
It's only been, we only been through 10. You picked 6. Van. 3.
I said a toss up. Both his bad. I can't say his last name. I'm
Yeah.
gonna mess
Send me
with
shit too.
Yeah, and Darius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darius gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have Charles Bassey. from
My
Western
Darius, I mean
Kentucky.
Darius Garland.
Darius Garland.
My bad. Yeah.
I have Charles Bassey from Western Kentucky. I'm taking a bet here that Charles Bassey, first off, I'm not even going to bring up NBA prospect. He's an NBA prospect.
Yeah.
But he will lead the league in rebounds. The whole college. He will
Whole
lead,
college
oh,
basketball.
yeah, no question. 6'11". He's one of the, can't trust him. You know why. But,
Cut that out.
you know, for sure. This kid is going to kill for Western Kentucky. Coach Penny and them plays him this year.
Yeah.
You got to go up and see this because this is a league kid playing at Western Kentucky. He reclassed. He's supposed to be 2019, came from 2018, and will get drafted. So Charles Bassey from Western Kentucky. Yeah, they keep getting him. Western Kentucky. For sure.
Keep kidding.
Yeah, for sure.
Shoot.
Yeah, nah, you evil.
This is odd. That's the best player nobody talking about.
We just did that.
We just did. Oh no, we
Yeah, we
did. We
did
just
freshman.
did number 10. We did freshman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one is the best player nobody is talking about. Who you guys got?
Grant Williams.
Grant
Tennessee.
Williams. People talking about Grant though, but I'm
I will agree with
especially living in Tennessee. people
But
talk
not
about-
national.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
national. Yeah, for sure.
But national.
He's on the list for Karl Malone player. Yeah, but nobody talking about. Go ahead, Jeff. Who you got?
My bad.
Yeah.
Okay. This is kind of the same
Mhm.
level that Weezy got on, but I think Tremont Waters is not getting as much as he should be.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because this is, to me, he could be up next player of the year.
He could.
When it's all said and done.
Nah, Tremont Waters is a beast,
Yeah.
man. He most definitely is, man. Nobody's talking about him. But there's a kid. He's playing in the OVC.
Okay.
Murray State. Ja Morant is the best. He's possibly league him. Oh, league him.
Oh,
He's a
it's
sophomore.
close. It's close.
Nah.
Don't do that yet.
No.
Don't do it to him yet.
Ja Morant.
He's coming back next year, though.
He's a sophomore.
Yeah.
Ja Morant will be a lottery pick, at least top 20.
Next year.
He
Yeah,
definitely.
John Morant is.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of the best passes in the country.
Yeah.
He's going to be a leader on that Murray State team as a sophomore. You got to think about this Murray State lineage is what's going on. Isaiah Ken,
Yeah.
Cam Payne,
Campaign.
and now it's going to be Ja Morant, man. First round pick, man, at Murray. They'll be playing at TSU. Go check them out. Man.
Most definitely.
Most definitely.
All right, so let's move on to the. God, man, this is rough.
Yeah.
Most overrated
Mm-hmm.
college player of the
Mhm.
year. Who you guys got?
Seventh Woods.
Seventh Woods. Shit, he ain't been rated. When was the last time we talked about seventh?
Never.
Shit, 8th grade. Shit. He ain't got any better.
That's
He
all
got
he is.
tattoos and a beard now.
I can't believe he's still playing.
Yeah, not for sure.
He gonna keep on playing.
Nah, it's a zip for him. It's a zip for him.
As long as he keep on getting the scholarship, he gonna keep playing.
Seventh Woods is trash.
Oh my goodness.
That was my guy too.
That's a guy.
Yeah, he's super bouncy though.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, still bouncy. Yeah, I seen him dunk somebody. Yeah,
Yeah.
just something. You got to.
Who you got?
So I got Luke May, man.
I swear to God I was gonna pick him, but I didn't want you to come. I swear to God I was gonna pick Luke May.
Yeah,
Smoke.
dude, that's my guy, man.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, he's not like that, and he's slowing up the process for Nas Little, who I think is a top 5 talent and should be getting way more attention than Luke May is getting. And Roy Williams is having the offense run through Luke May, and it should be running through Nas Little.
But you know, Luke May is a Roy Williams player.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
Tyler
all.
Hansborough.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
fits the mold.
Yeah.
One of the Tyler Zeller, like he fits that.
He's gonna be there for
Yeah,
some years.
for sure.
Build around him.
Yeah, I get it. He's not that nice though.
Yeah.
Most
I
definitely.
got you. All right.
Coach on the hot seat, man. Who you guys got?
I got Steve out from UCLA.
Yeah.
It's warm out there.
Yeah.
He snuck into the tournament last year.
Mhm.
Lost in the they won the play-in game. They
Mhm.
lost the very next game after that. They won some results out there at UCLA.
Yeah.
Just what you said, once results, I'm going with Bruce Pearl.
Bruce Pearl.
Too many legal issues, not enough winning.
You lose Mustafa Heron. He's at St. John's now. That's a lot. But going back to UCLA with Alfred, so you lose Tiger Campbell
Yeah.
and Sharif O'Neal.
Yeah.
Still have Moses Brown. Still have Jalen Hands. Really deep team. Just 5 NCAA tournament appearances in 5 years. Sounds like a dream for everybody else, but they haven't taken past the Sweet 16.
That's what I'm saying.
Hasn't won a Pac-12 title at
Right.
UCLA.
Right.
So that's a lot, man. It's a lot that UCLA takes.
That's
But
a
my pick.
basketball hub.
Oh yeah, no, UCLA, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
My pick is Chris Mullin, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, Chris Mullin returned to St. John's to revive the program, and it's struggling to show a pulse so far. Good news is that he added Shamari Pons and Auburn transfer Mustafa Heron, the best duo in college basketball. So Mullin has to deliver this year. If he doesn't, he's putting him out the pasture.
All right. Let's go to the team that will make the biggest jump in 2018-2019.
Yeah.
Who you got?
I want the LSU Tigers.
I got UT.
UT,
I got UT.
yeah, big jump
Big jump for UT.
for sure.
We'll talk about that a little bit later. I got UT.
Yeah, for sure. I got LSU as well, man.
Okay.
Everybody talking about Tremont Waters, but you got Emmett Williams, you got
Yeah.
Nas Reed. Will Wade is rolling right now. It's in a point where I think he can name his price. He could probably go to a different school. No, because he can recruit at LSU. Now, granted, you were able to get, your Antonio Blakeney's, you got
Mhm.
your Ben Simmons there,
Mhm.
but this is different.
This is a squad.
This is
It's a squad.
different. Yeah, man. Got Javonte Smart still there, Darius Days, Marvin Taylor. Just a group of players that I think will win the SEC, dog. Yeah, between them and Kentucky, for sure.
They're so well rounded.
Yeah, man, so many players.
And they all can go.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They all can get a bucket.
Yup.
You don't see that too much in college teams.
No.
They don't have to go to a bunch of screens.
No.
Just get a ball.
Yeah.
And take what you got.
Yeah.
I can respect that.
Most definitely. What about the team that would take the biggest fall from 2017-18 to 2018-19?
West Virginia.
West Virginia's going to be pretty bad this year.
They ain't got the ball and stop it on the wall.
Yeah. Nah, for sure.
I ain't mad at that pick.
Yeah, Javon Carter. He's gone.
I got to know.
Question. You had 4 players taken in the first 33 picks in the draft.
Man.
Oh, man. Come on, man. It's going to be tough. You got Big Booth. He's injured. You have JQ, Javon Quinterly. I got to stop doing nicknames because people don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah.
His learning curve, you got to worry about that. Top 5 point guard in the country. But in turn, he hasn't started a game yet because he doesn't know defensive sets yet, and Jay Wright ain't going. So Eric Pascal, Booth comes back. They'll be okay, but it'll be nearly. I say they'll lose in the first round.
That's what I'm saying.
Of the tournament. Yeah.
Move on to Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
You guys got.
Brian Collins, Tennessee State University.
Well, you just gonna keep it at the house.
I got to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Coach Collins, man.
I know him. I don't know the rest of them.
That's the home team. That's how you roll. I know him. I don't know the rest of them. Sicko, man, please.
You got you.
Oh my God, Eric Musselman, coach of Nevada.
Yeah, no, it ain't no question.
Yeah, I think they might surprise some people. Well, not surprise, but by going probably with the season.
Yeah, you tripping.
Possibly.
Tripping now.
That schedule was light.
The schedule's super light.
Schedule was light.
But he has turned this Nevada team into a national title contender.
Yeah.
With the Martin twins, got Jordan Caroline, preseason top 10 nod. I'm telling you, man.
Hey, man. That schedule
Nevada's
was
gonna
light.
go. Yeah. And he's dominated the transfer market since taking over at Nevada. Landon Jordan Brown. Seems like most of them starting to excel in the recruiting trail, and it's only up from here.
Here we go.
Almost definitely.
He got one more year in Nevada. Here we go.
Most definitely. Give us what's up with our picks for National Player of the Year, man. Who y'all got?
I got Carson Edwards.
Carson Edwards. Sticking with it.
Purdue.
Purdue.
I'm gonna drink the glue. I'm gonna go with Zion Williams.
Wow.
That's a good pick.
Over RJ Barrett?
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
Because he's doing. I thought RJ was gonna overtime and just score like so many points.
He is.
He's not though.
Yeah, because Zion only shoots 12, 13 shots a game. RJ shooting 20 a shot.
Yeah,
every game.
I know.
It's going
That's
up.
the scary part.
Yeah.
He's shooting 20 shots, but he's not efficient.
Yeah, he is. He's shooting like 52.
He just got down.
Yeah,
The
no,
first
for
game was
sure.
rough.
They
He
both.
was 50% that game.
The second game with the jumper wasn't good.
Yeah.
But they're both averaging 25.3.
Yeah, and I get that. What I'm telling you is RJ Barrett. It's only 2 freshmen that's ever won National Player of the Year. KD, Anthony Davis, and those 2 of the best basketball players we've ever seen.
True enough.
Yeah. So I think RJ Barrett will have a chance because Duke shouldn't lose a game. They'll lose 3, but they shouldn't lose
Y'all
a
be the
game.
one. Y'all be the one.
Nah, I think they'll lose like Florida State. We're gonna give them hell. We give them everything they ask.
Y'all beat them.
We got upper class. Okay. Yeah.
That's why I'm saying. I'm saying because they're going. Your class, North Carolina's gonna be used to that environment, that big of a game. I think North Carolina can beat them one time.
The best player on that team, nobody's talking about is Cam Reddish. He's a bucket.
Yeah,
He's a bucket. Nobody's talking about him. But it's the KD effect, right? So you're worried about Zion. You're most definitely worried about him. Then you're worried about RJ Barrett. Dude, Cam Reddish just sitting in the corner shooting 3.
He reminded
knocking
me
him
of
down.
Jason Tatum. He got overshadowed.
Most definitely.
He's still gonna be a top 5 pick.
He'll be a top 5 pick. I think he's Rudy Gay good. You understand? Rudy Gay with a motor though. He's the exact.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because you gotta give him some more.
Rudy averaged 18 for his career.
Yeah, but I always felt because can we be honest across the room?
Yeah.
I always felt like Rudy could have gave you more.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all
He
think
never
about
lived
Rudy
to
Gay.
potential to me.
Yeah, but I think RJ Barrett will win National Player of the Year if Luke May doesn't find a way to sneak into the hearts of voters because they love a Luke May.
Oh,
most definitely.
All right, man. Let's switch up a little bit, guys.
Yeah.
What's your early women's Final Four prediction?
Yeah, I'll go first here. I got UConn. Shout out to one of my favorite basketball players, Katie Lou Samuelson. It's my girl right there. I like watching her play UConn.
Good game.
Nah, she can
Good
hoop.
game.
Nah, she can hoop for sure. I got Notre Dame at 2, South Carolina at 3, and Baylor at 4.
I got Notre Dame at 1.
Yeah.
UConn at 2. Baylor 3.
Mhm.
Oregon 4.
Oregon 4 for sure.
UConn, South Carolina, Notre Dame, Mississippi State.
Mississippi State for sure.
Okay.
They're not gonna fall off too far. What about, and last but not least, the early men's Final Four prediction?
You go.
Yeah, you got it.
Duke,
Sure, for sure. That's unanimous, right?
You do, yeah.
Mhm.
Kansas,
Good time to be a Duke fan.
Great time.
Kansas,
Okay.
Michigan State,
Hell no.
LSU.
LSU. Ooh, I like that LSU. Who you got, Joe?
Got Duke.
Yep.
UT.
Yep.
By UT, I mean Tennessee Vols.
Tennessee Vols. Wow.
Kansas
Okay.
and Kentucky.
Okay.
That's not in order. That's just
Yeah.
the 14 I got making it.
You know, Final
Yeah.
Four. Okay. I have Duke, Kansas, UNC, and Gonzaga.
Solid pick.
Yeah.
Gonzaga still going. Oh, yeah.
Gonzaga's going to be a hard out pause.
Oh my God, Gonzaga's gonna light it up this year. Yeah, man. We were a week or two late, but we got our college basketball fix in.
We can have.
I think it's gonna be a rough year. I think it's gonna be a rough year for Kentucky.
I don't think so. You're just looking at that Duke game, and they ran into a buzzsaw. They were ready to play.
And they'll beat them again, be one of the best games you've ever seen.
Yeah, not for sure.
Just being real.
They have dead ass 7 pros on that Kentucky team. That's a lot.
Quite possible.
That's
and they got upperclass. Not necessarily upperclassmen for Kentucky.
Which are sophomores.
Yeah.
That Kentucky team is loaded. And somebody we did not talk about who is cold and would be a lottery pick is Bo. Bo.
Yes.
Lotto that man.
Really?
League him.
League Bobo.
You think league everybody?
Now Bobo's league.
Yeah.
Bobo's league.
7'2".
Yeah.
7'2" wing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I want Bobo to get longer shorts.
Yeah,
But,
sure.
but
This is the
those
thing.
are rough.
When have you seen a 7'2" person grab a rebound and go? He's going all the way to the fucking 7. Yeah.
He's going coast to coast.
That's your guy?
Bobo's not my guy. Everybody knows who my guy is.
Go Bobo's fun to watch though.
Who's your guy?
In college?
Yeah.
Come
Everybody
on.
knows. So who's your guy?
Nas Reed.
Okay.
Everybody knows Nas is my guy.
All right. I wanted to know.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I can't claim Darius.
Yeah.
That's-
Shit, yeah.
is that,
Everybody else is doing it. You might as well.
Yeah, So that's another show in the books.
Don't get me started.
Yeah,
My
no, for
goodness.
sure. Shout out to Darius Garland, man, friend of the show. Got to get him up here, man. Talk some basketball. We'll get it soon. Anybody got something up for the week, man? Anybody want to talk about anything?
What we thankful for, man? By the time we meet again, we got Thanksgiving. Be over with.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm thankful, man, for health.
Yeah.
Small family, people that love me.
Yeah.
And, I'm also thankful for just being blessed, man. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed, man.
What you got, Louis?
I'm just thankful for,
No.
I'm thankful for family.
Yeah.
Doing the show every week.
Okay.
Act like
Fellowship.
that's what's up.
I'm out.
Nah, I'm just giving you a hard time.
I'm out.
Come on, Wiz.
Nope.
Finish it up.
You gotta finish the show.
You got to finish.
Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
Finish the show.
I just got a shot. No, let's go ahead. Y'all ready? Go ahead.
No.
Well, I'm thankful for,
Yeah.
like I said, family. Different the opportunity to, do stuff like this every week.
Mm-hmm.
South Nashville.
Yep, shout out to the Southside. Shout out to the Southside. So we lost the Southside legend this week. Shout out to the Southside legend.
We
Most
did.
definitely. Yeah. Weezy, what are you thankful for, man? My bad. Go ahead, get them off.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Thankful for family.
Yeah. Shout out to my mom.
Shout out to your mom. Shout out to your mom.
Definitely shout out to mom.
Shout out to your mom.
And a solid group of friends, man.
Solid group
You can't not have a solid group of friends.
Man, that's underrated.
Yeah, it's very underrated.
Yeah.
That core circle will get you a long way.
Sure, man.
Yeah.
Most definitely, man. All right, Weezy, man. Happy Thanksgiving early, brother.
You too, man.
Am I invited, man, to the family function this year?
Always, man.
Most
Always.
definitely.
You never show up, but always.
I never show up. But yeah.
You gonna pull up on you this year.
I'm gonna pull up this year. That's what I'm saying. I want some of mama food, man. Mama goes, yeah, it gets busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was Miss Deborah ain't cooking now.
Oh my God.
I'm just joking. Two some questions.
When I go off, Jeff, they get mad at me. When I go off, I'm sensitive. You know what I'm saying?
You are.
I think I appreciate you for holding yourself together. We survive the series in 20 minutes, guys.
Yeah, my bad. Tweet some questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page. On the iTunes page, please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
about that Full Sport Press Podcast. Weezy.
Everything paid for, Bobby.
Jeff.
Camera's always on, brother.
The Revolution will be podcast cameraman. We are out.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on prior episodes, visit the SoundCloud page. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.